Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, it's about what can you do to invest in yourself. That's right, business credit, personal credit, stocks, bonds, crypto, all of it, assets, even gold and silver. We're going to talk about it, even your branding. And welcome to the SSN Nation Friday Night Live. And no gear tonight. So nothing to say about the gear. So no check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. Stop Struggling Now gear, check. And welcome on the Friday Night Live stream, everybody. I appreciate you being here. And tonight, we have to talk about it. What can you do to invest in yourself? Business and personal credit, stocks, crypto, podcast, streaming, clubhouse even, and branding. And I'm hoping I put the club link down below in the description for SSN Nation. That's right. We're on Clubhouse. I have a room. I was doing a little testing today to see how it actually works. So I'll start doing some where we can actually talk on Clubhouse, and I'll do a few of those as well. But there will be a link down below in the description so you can sign up for the SSN Nation Clubhouse, and everybody can sign up now. Whether you're on Apple or Android, all you have to do is go to the stores. So that's all there is to it. Okay, so it's F average, be legendary. And in case you missed the video from this morning, which was SSN Lifestyle Premier Edition, where I was talking about the Founders Club and being a member of the SSN Lifestyle and some of the perks that you get along with it and what I'm trying to do, that came out today. You cannot sign up yet, but I appreciate you checking out that previous video. Now, of course, we can talk about several things as we always do, but I'm going to start off and let's see who's in the house. We have Walt Lewis. Welcome to the Friday Night Live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, SSN family. Thank you. I appreciate it. Happy Friday, everyone. A3 Saval. Thank you so much for being here on another Friday Night Live stream. And we have Melanie Bonita, Miss 23 Streams of Income. Welcome to the Friday Night Live stream. And once again, you heard me right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss 23 Streams of Income. You see her name here on the screen. She has the icon next to her name, which means she's a member of the channel. And you can find her on Amazon. And by the way, she has books. And you can find her on Clubhouse. And you can find her on YouTube. All right. So that's why she has 23 streams of income and counting. So thank you so much for being here, Melanie Bonita. Great evening, SSN family. Oh, Mr. Financial is here. Curtis Davis is in the house. And of course, he has the icon next to his name. He's a member of the channel as well. Good evening, SSN family. Victor Marrero in the house. Welcome to the Friday Night Live stream and his obligatory hello all. Let's do this. Thank you. I appreciate you being here as well. All right. I smashed the like button. Oh, thank you so much. Because you know I always forget that. 4 minutes in this time. But thanks to Melanie Bonita, please smash that like button, everybody. And welcome. And all right, let's get into it. And by the way, I'm going to give you guys a teaser. Remember, we were talking about another Punta Cana property that's coming out by Noriega Group. Well, guess what? It just came out today. So, of course, we're going to talk about that. And it has to do with business credit and personal credit, because a lot of people think you have to use your credit to buy real estate. And so in a few minutes after this little intro, we're going to be talking about a few things, and we're going to get to that real estate that you can buy in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. No credit required. You do need cash, though, because you're going to have to put $1,000 down to reserve. and then you're going to have to put either 10% down over the next 24 to 30 months. That's it. Pay monthly or however you want to do it, but you don't need any credit. And then later on, you can pay the remaining 50% or 60% later. But again, credit will not be needed. So we're going to talk about that as well. So I want to thank everybody for that. And we have Moses TV in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate that icon next to your name. Good evening, SSN fam. Let's get it. Moses TV started his YouTube channel. So I'm assuming it's under Moses TV, as you can see on the channel, on the screen. Got to start saving up them pennies to be in the Founders Club. That's it exactly. You can already tell it's not going to cost pennies. It's going to cost quite a few dollars. Just messing with you. It's going to cost something though, right? It's not going to be a easy one. I purchased a villa in Ziba. Thanks for the heads up. Akali, I don't know how to pronounce that. Akali Dennie, welcome to the Friday night live stream and congratulations. Now you know you're going to have to give up some info, right? Which size unit? How much did you buy? Do you have golf course view or are you on the garden view? What are you in a villa for that matter? So let us know how that went. But congratulations. Welcome to the party. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't need any credit either to get his Ziba property. In case you don't know, it's called Ziba at Vista Cana, I believe, is the official name. And that is in Dominican Republic within the Vista Cana Resort. All right. That's right. Beautiful. You got that right, man. You said it right the first time. Akali. All right. Right on. Thank you. Villa. Ooh, he did a nice one. He's got the villa, 3-bedroom in Ziba. All right. So he's back off the street. He's not by the golf course, but he's on the street. So he can walk up to the pool area and all that. Very nice. 3-bedroom. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, it is near the golf course. In case you're not familiar with it, we might have to pull it up a little bit later. But 148K, 3-bedroom. I don't know the platforms for the villa. I don't know the floor plans for the villa out there, but that's pretty sweet. All right, here we go. Yes, it's in Vista Cana. We know where it is. Wow. Yeah, 148. Let us know. Yeah, we already know it was 1,000 to reserve, 10% down, and I think they did 30% over. I think they only have 18 to 22 months, something like that. It's not that they're not taking like 2 years to build it, I don't think. But that's pretty sweet. I think I want a villa too. Yeah, villas are larger. Yeah, they are. They're much larger than an apartment or condo. So yeah, it's one of those catch-22s. Do you just want to be in the villa or do you want one of those homes? And 148K in Vista Cana is sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit business credit, because last time we talked about personal credit. And of course, the latest video that I did was on Capital on Tap. Capital on Tap for business. So you need your EIN number. You need your business, whether it's an LLC preferably, whether it's a S Corp or whether it's a corporation. That's what we're going to need here, ladies and gentlemen, for this Capital on Tap. And the good news is your business doesn't have to have revenue numbers. Your business also doesn't have to be in business for 1 year or 2 years. It could be less. It could be 3 months. It could be 2 months. It could be 5 months. The reason why? Because they do a soft inquiry on your credit, your personal credit. That is how you get the Capital on Tap, either line of credit or business card. So you have a shot. No hard inquiry. Just a soft pull. So, of course, you're going to have a personal guarantee, but they do not report to your personal credit. They're only going to report to Experian Business, which is a good thing. That's what you want. So that's how you can start getting business credit, being a new business. That's one way. There's some other ways how you start with tier 1s, which is net 30s. But down below in the description, I do have the net 30s, which I'll give you Summa office supplies. Because if you start a business, you need some office supplies. Why not get a net 30 with Summa office supplies? Or down below, Crown office supplies. That works as well. So once again, you can have actually 2 net 30s on your business credit file. The sooner you start, the better it is, because as you age, then you'll be able to get other funding options as long as they see that you've paid on time. Now, how do we get other funding options? Down below, please sign up with NAV. N as in Nancy, AV. I have a link down below for NAV. It's free to sign up. You're going to put in your business EIN number, and then it works just like Credit Karma. If something comes up under the business credit, business loans, business lines of credit, you will get an email saying, hey, you might qualify for this. Why? Because under the free version, they know what your business credit rating is. So isn't that pretty simple? NAV down below. Now, if you want to pay $39.99 or $49.99, then you know what's coming. All right? You know? Anybody know? I'm sure people here already know. If you pay the $39.99 or $49.99 with NAV, they report to your credit business profile, which also helps you. And again, you qualify. They're going to report. There's no qualifying. They report because they're just making sure that your business may qualify for other loan products. That's one of the features for NAV. All right. Now, some of you may be saying, Eric, I work out of my house. I don't have a commercial address. I don't want to use my residential address if I do start a business, or if I have a business. You can always change your address for your business. So I always say Opus Virtual Office. Down below is the description, or down below in the description is the link for Opus Virtual Office. Pretty simple. It's $99 a month, but you have a business address, you have a business phone, you have a business fax. Your business is also on 411. You have a live receptionist that answers your phone, and then they forward you the phone call. Professional. All right. And you don't have to use your residential address, which I always recommend. Do not use your residential address if you can help it, because people are kind of crazy these days. All right. So you should always have a business address, even if it's virtual, even if it was a mailbox. It doesn't matter. You should have one. But what you really want is the Opus Virtual Office, not a, what do you call those, mailbox centers. And I'm trying to think of the one that most people use, like UPS mailbox centers. You don't want that. You want one that's a commercial center where somebody can walk in and there's usually some receptionist there, or somebody's there to greet people. You want that phone to be answered in the professional manner. That's the things you want, because if anybody calls you up that has anything to do with funding, loans, or anything, or other business, you want to look professional versus just calling your cell phone. All right. And it's a tax write-off. Everybody knows that. All right. Akali Dennie, he's talking about 1K down for the Zeba. That's correct. And then you have to complete the 10%, 48,000. So you're going to have to do not 48, 14,800. He's already put 1,000 down. So that means he's going to owe 13,800 within the next 30 to 60 days. Because you do have an attorney, I hope, in the Dominican Republic. When you do your contracts, do not sign a contract without having an attorney look at it. All right. So Akali, if you don't know an attorney, then we have, Johan Confidante. He's the attorney that I use, and he's been on our channel. So you can always search the channel and you could find out from there. Ask Johan series is right here on the channel. All right. So it's pretty simple if you don't have a lawyer, but I suggest you get a lawyer, because their contracts are kind of funky, and they cater them towards the developer. So you have to make sure, and I'll give you an idea. On my contract, I was missing like 5 meters of a balcony, even though that's minor and they're going to build the place. I'm like, I want to make sure everything's straight. So you just never know. All right. So that's it for the business credit. If anybody wants any more business credit, like I said, it's down below in the description. There's NAV. There's Summa office supplies for the net 30. NAV, they report to your business credit file if you sign up with the $39 or $99 or $39.99 or $49.99 plan. The free plan, they do not report to your credit file. I'm referring to NAV. Summa, SUMMA, Crown, If you're into shirts and need some promotional items, then there's Shirtsy. All those are net 30. If you order something, then you're going to have to pay within 30 days. But they will report to Dun & Bradstreet. They will report to other credit files, business credit files, that is. You do not have to qualify. All right. So there's where you can get 3 or 4 items just right away reporting on your credit file. No issues. And again, Capital on Tap, all they do is they do a soft inquiry on your personal credit score. And yes, people have qualified for some sort of loan, even with a 550 credit score with Capital on Tap, just so you know. So who knows? Sometimes they're going to approve somebody with that low of a score. Sometimes they may not. But there is a track record where 550 actually got somebody a line of credit with Capital on Tap. The link is down below in the description. And by the way, the Clubhouse link. And since Melanie Bonita is here, Miss 23 Streams of Income, she had a video come out today about to make $10,000, which I wasn't able to watch. Make $10,000 a month on Clubhouse. That's right. I was like, man, and I missed it. So I'm going to have to go to her channel and watch that. But again, Clubhouse. I'm going to do some rooms on Clubhouse myself and make some things happen because I'm going to get some streams of income on there as well. So please click the link down below in the description for signing up with the SSN Nation Clubhouse. I really would appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Okay. I think I want a villa. That's right. 1K down, 13,800 down. That's correct. And then he says it's okay. So it is 24 months. I knew they're short. 1860 a month for 24 months. That's it. Okay. I like it. I like it. So what was that number? 13.8 and then 18.6. So we'll call it 2040. So it's in the upper 30s. So it's almost 30%. That's good. So we're going to be at 60%. Invest in business credit. Exactly. Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial. You guys have to remember, business credit is separate than personal credit. So you can also get business lines of credit, which has nothing to do with getting personal lines of credit. But business lines of credit gives you way more credit than a personal credit. So you could get $25,000, $30,000, $50,000 business credit, where at the same time your personal credit, you might get $5,000, $10,000. And you can get multiple lines of credit with businesses and different types. So you can get lines of credit, you can get funding, you can get loans. You can get asset-based loans when you have a business. You can borrow, like if you're in the farming business, for instance, and you have tractors and trailers and trucks and crops, you can borrow against that with certain entities. So you just never know what you can do with business. That's why you need to start. If you're in business and have an LLC, just start, even with one thing. Just get something reporting to your credit file, one thing, and then sign up with NAV. Again, the links are down below. And then you will get offers potentially from other people, just even if you have one thing reporting and you paid on time, a couple of months. That's how simple this is right now. This isn't 5 years ago where you had to actually go through the gauntlet, tier 1, tier 2, set yourself up and wait about a year. You can do things a lot quicker now because of fintechs, because now the banks have stepped in. Congrats. Congrats, Akali. That's right. Akali Dennie, thanks at Moses TV. All right. That's it exactly. Fraction of the price. You can start a business on shoestring, budget with credit. Exactly. That's exactly right, Curtis Davis. Exactly. Akali Dennis, I had a great attorney. Beautiful. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. My man was prepared. Actually, I don't know if Akali is a male or female, but I'm assuming it's male. The Blah family. Congratulations at Akali. That's right. It is congratulations. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very special. We've been talking about the Punta Cana properties now for about 6-7 months. The thing that is most important is you can control an asset. This man right now has a 3-bedroom villa right around the golf course in Vista Cana. And I think it's going to be one of the premier areas to actually live in, stay in, vacation in. I think that's going to be awesome. He's right by the golf course. And by the way, it's a 9-hole golf course, and it's the only nighttime golf course in the Caribbean. The only one in all of the Caribbean is in the Dominican Republic at Vista Cana, and he's in walking distance to it. Literally walking distance, because that's what Ziba is. It's they have condos on the golf course, and then the villas, it's up the street. And up the street means less than 100 yards away. So depending on where he picked his villa, he could be literally less than 100 yards from the golf course, or shall I say 50 yards from the golf course. But anyhow, it is congratulations, Victor Marrero. Real estate market is absolutely out of control. 40% or more price increase here in Florida. Exactly. And people are buying at those prices. Incredible. Victor Marrero, tell me about it. This is 2005, 2006 all over again. I don't know. That's the only way I can say this. This is 2005, 2006 all over again. This is 1992, 93 all over again. This is incredible. So you know what's going to happen. What goes up must come down. That's how it works. All right. We know how it works. All righty. Stocks, crypto, podcasts. Let's talk about this. We still have to talk about what can we do to invest in ourselves. Well, again, there is a thing called Clubhouse now. So any subject matter you want to talk about, you can talk, and other people will come and talk with you. So you might as well download Clubhouse, join the SSN Nation. The link is down below. And that is a way to monetize yourself without coming out of pocket in reality. You're just talking. So it's up to you what links you're going to have in your profile. It's up to you when you're having discussions if you're going to send people to certain locations that you want them to maybe purchase something. So you can have affiliate marketing, maybe selling products. You just, whatever your heart desires, it's there. So there's nothing stopping you. And the app is free. So all you need is phone service. So it can't get any better than this, right? And there are people that are making money using Clubhouse. So that's one genre, right? Clubhouse is free. It's an app. And again, use the link down below in the description. Podcasting is another way that you can make money. So Buzzsprout, and I don't think I have a link down below for Buzzsprout, but if I do, I probably do. So there's a link down below for Buzzsprout. That's a podcast that allows you and helps you to podcast to iHeartRadio, to Spotify, Pandora. Who am I missing? A bunch. It could be Stitcher. It could be TuneIn. It's Apple, iTunes. It helps you sign up for free with all those platforms. So you can set it up for free. You get free, 2 hours and 90 days on the free platform. Then you can upgrade for like 10 or 12 bucks. And then you move up to 3 hours, but they hold all your podcasts on their servers. Whereas the free version, they only hold them for 90 days. But again, Buzzsprout down below, start a podcast for free. All right. That helps you out. Again, your own brand. You can talk. You can do whatever you want. All right. Curtis Davis mentioned something about business credit. Square Capital. There goes another one. All right. Business credit, Square Capital. In case some of you get paid products and services through PayPal, some of you may know or may not know that they have PayPal Working Capital as a loan program. And they base it on what revenues you have coming in. That's beautiful. Everybody qualifies as long as you have enough revenue coming in and you have a track record. Then what they do is you get to sign up and say, well, take 10%, 15%, 25% from every time I get paid to pay back the loan. But the key words are no qualifying. That's simple. All right. Square Capital, similar. All right. Jonathan's in the house. Wait, did I skip? Oh, I think I skipped. Let's see. Hold on. I did skip. Hold on. I went way down. Sorry about that. Here's Jonathan. Yo, what's up, SSN? Jonathan with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here on another Friday Night Live. And since we have new people here, please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, of course, please subscribe to the channel because we talk about everything. And if you have any questions and want to talk about anything, put it down in the chat. We'll get to it. As you can see, nobody's left behind. Yes, Clubhouse is one of the places where the money resides. That's right, Melanie Bonita. You're the one that brought it up to me. You're the one that was made it possible for me to sign up when Androids couldn't sign up. Gave me the invite. Thank you. DR contract. Add a portion about the delivery. If they don't deliver on time, you have the option to either have them pay you rent or return all of your money plus 10%. I included that on my contract. Yes, Victor Marrero, you in the 2018, 2019, 2018 era, you were able to do that. I tried to do that on my contracts and they wouldn't sign it. They were like, nah, we're not going to do that. But they did put in, like you said, some return on money. They got to pay me monthly. Every month that they don't deliver, I'm getting a check if it goes past our delivery date. So thank you for that. But you never know. You have to ask, right? So that's what we're supposed to do. So this is valuable information right here. You have to ask for these concessions because they're telling you if you don't come up with the delivery date. So I'll give you a perfect example since we have Akali over here with Zeba, and they're saying it's going to be done. I believe it was March 2023 or maybe June 2023. But either way, let's say they didn't finish it by June 2023. Or they did finish it on delivery. As a buyer, they tell you you have 60 days to come up with the remaining balance. So, but their contract says they have included in their contract where they can move the date back. All right, 180 days, 6 months. And if there's a force majeure, as they call it, a force majeure is something like COVID. So now when COVID happened, the 180 days delivery is thrown out the window because of the force majeure. So that gets them a whole nother year. So that's the thing right there. So now they have a delivery date in June, and I'll use Counter Rock in June of 2022. So now after June 2022, in his contract, they got to start paying him some money or give him 10% more. But he's not going to take the 10% more. I have a feeling. The reason why he's not going to take 10% more is because his property, he bought his property for $231. It's now worth $329 to $349, and we've been using those numbers for the last 6 months. Property values have been increasing, so all we know, it could be approaching 10% more than both those numbers right now. It could be approaching $350,000 to $400,000. So he's not going to want $231 plus 10% back to get out of the contract. He's just going to be like, I'm good. Just send me my whatever penalty every month while I'm sitting here for you guys to finish. That's all he's going to care about. But yeah, if you can get that in your contract, that's very important. And you got to make sure that's in your contract of some sort, because that's what I have in both of my contracts as well. I don't have the 10% portion of non-delivery. I just have the same portion of I want a check every month instead of you guys trying to jack me. Because in the contract, if I don't pay in 60 days, they charge me $1,000 per month. If you don't, after delivery of the unit, it gets crazy. So we don't want that. Thanks. And Victor Marrero, you purchased in Vista Cana too. Akali, he purchased at Cana Rock at the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel. He has Cana Rock Galaxy for $231K, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Akali Dennie, who was your attorney? A3 Sival. All right. I am male. All right. I just figured it was. One of my stepdaughters was called Akila. So that's why I figured with the A, it's probably a male, but you never know. In business, 5 years, there's lines of credit up to $250K available. There you go, Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial, letting you guys know. This is why you have to start your business, however small it is. Start it, have revenues, and just build up. Even if you don't make the 100,000, the 50,000, the 30,000. But the fact you're in business, time matters. So if 3-4 years later, you're making 50,000, 70,000, 100,000, all of a sudden, 5 years comes up and now you're eligible for 6-figure business lines of credit. It opens up a lot more doors, like he has said. So, but you just got to start. Melanie Bonita, there is a new business fintech black card specially for YouTubers and other social media content creators called the Carrot Black Card. All right. Well then, thank you so much, Melanie Bonita. We're going to have to find out about this Carrot Black Card. You know that's going to happen. I learned about it on Clubhouse today. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You just never know what's going to happen around here. It's incredible when it... Okay, so for all the new people, sometimes we have to go look things up. There it is. Try Carrot. Carrot launches a new credit card for online. This was a year ago, and I guess they just came out. So I'm going to put this on the screen. You know how we do this here. I had something else queued up, but I'm going to go with Carrot since she talked about it. Right? Let's go see what this is. Because we're talking business credit. Here we are. Carrot. This is, well, it's Try Carrot, but charged up. Carrot is a black card for creators. Grow your channel faster. Join the wait list. All right. It's a wait list. All right. So you know what we do. If you want to be a affiliate, always go to the bottom, see if there's any affiliate marketing at all where you can have your own link. Who knows? But we're going to find out right now. We'll just go to the carrot.com. No, nothing's here. They're just talking about the company. So there's a wait list right now, ladies and gentlemen, at trycarrot.com. All right. And Carrot is spelled K-A-R-A-T. So trycarrot.com. I'll put a link in the, so everybody can just go and I'll put a link in the chat room. All right. Let's see. There we go. Las Nubias Punta Cana. Teodoro Odesina. Welcome to the Friday Night Live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not familiar with that property at all. And I don't know what that means. I can't read Spanish that well. But anyhow, in the description, in the chat, I put in the link for Try Carrot, for the Carrot Black Card for businesses and influencers. So once again, what can you do to invest in yourself? There's lots of things happening right now. This is unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen. There's no barriers to entry on a lot of things, but you do have to be in business. You do have to act like an influencer. You do have to act like you're trying to do something. And it's always best if you have it in an EIN, which is a social security number for a business account. And you want to have an LLC, at least to start out with. You want to look professional. That's why I have the Opus virtual office down below. So then you'll have a commercial address. You'll have an office. You'll have somebody answering your phones, professional. $99 a month. It's a tax write-off. So once again, let me know about Las Nubias. Wow, Carrot Black Card. Exactly. Walking away for me is financial suicide. Exactly. Of course, they will want me to walk away. They'll be glad to return my $115K plus 10% back and turn around and sell it for $400K. No gracias. Exactly. Exactly. I think that's how all the properties are. They're just like, okay, we're just going to extend these delivery dates because the property values have went up like 50, 60, 100, potentially $200,000, at least in Victor Marrero's case. And they're like, they're not going to walk away. I'm not leaving either, and all I have is $10,000. $10,000 in 6 months appreciation. So I'm already like, what's going to happen 2 years from now? I don't know, but I'm very happy at the moment. So the same thing. I know what's going to happen. That's why I was trying to do something crazy in my contract. I was like, hey, on delivery, if I don't pay within 60 days, they charge me $1,000 a month. I said, I want $1,000 a month if you guys don't deliver on the date that we have in the contract. They were like, oh, no, we're not going to do that much. We'll give you something, but it's not going to be nowhere near 1,000. I was like, but you're charging me 1,000. But they didn't. We went back and forth with that too. Love it. Credit exclusive for digital creators. Start a YouTube business with 2K credit. There you go. And quite frankly, what credit do you really need to start on YouTube? You can use your cell phone to do YouTube. And you can do YouTube Live for free on StreamYard, which is what I'm using right now. The link's down below in the description. You can also do live streaming with Happs, HAPPS app. It's down below in the description also, and it's a free link. So again, you have every way that you can use items at your disposal for free. So if you don't have a webcam, but you have a cell phone, you can use Happs, and it goes to 4 platforms. So it does YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. And so does StreamYard. So all those links are down below, along with the business credit links, ladies and gentlemen, along with personal credit links down below, the Credit Strongs, the Tomo credit card, which you don't need any credit for, the up-and-coming X1 credit card, and the Benjamin Finance cards. They're a wait list. Again, no credit check for those. Self-lender, installment Tradeline is self-lender and Credit Strong. Links are down below. This is all personal credit down below in the description, because your personal credit's going to be major. But again, the future is saying we may not need credit, especially if you set yourself up right and get your business credit going, and then you get a business going. And then once you have business going, now you have Bluevine. I'll use Bluevine. I have a link down below for Bluevine business checking, because there's no check is regarding everybody qualifies. And if you have $10,000 per month coming in at Bluevine, they'll give you a line of credit. So will Divvy. Okay, DIVVY. So again, no personal credit would be needed. So that's why we've been talking about get assets, get in business in 2021. The new fintechs are changing the games. The banks, they can still do what they want to do. But the fintechs are like taking their business, because they're just like, how many businesses are actually out here making $10,000 a month? There's a lot in total revenue, not profit. I'm talking about revenue. So when you hit that milestone of about 10,000 per month, you qualify for a lot of lines of credit or business credit cards from these new companies. So now you're depositing your money in these new companies instead of depositing them into a Bank of America or Wells Fargo, siphoning off their business. So they're going to have to change their platforms. All right. Otherwise, they're just going to lose business. So all that is down below in the description, and it is a beautiful thing. I love it when the people can win. That's what we want. All right. Let's see here. Teodoro. Luce Nabia's project came out a week ago and sold out. Oh, my God. Okay. I didn't even hear nothing about this one. Where's it at? Let me know where this one's at in Punta Cana. You know what I mean? If it's in Cap Cana, because if it's in Cap Cana, that would make sense. If it's in El Cordacito, if it's in the Punta Cana Village area, just let me know where it's at. All right, downtown, let me know. But now it's too late. Oh, Roblox, CLFX up 3%. That's right, just like we planned it. Just like we planned it, right? This is how the plan goes. It's long-term investing. These are stock symbols, ladies and gentlemen. Roblox, Cliffs, and U.S. Steel. These are stocks that, yes, it's going up 3%, but I'm expecting these shares or these stocks to go up, continue to go up during this inflationary run. All right. So they already ran up, but now I think they're going to go up a little higher because it costs more money for concrete, steel, and this Roblox is in-game. Gaming is a thing. So in-game payments is awesome. Las Nubias project is gorgeous. Yeah, I didn't hear about this one. Just let me know where it is. Please let me know what side it is, even though it's sold out. But you know what sold out means. Sold out oftentimes means that somebody put down their 1,000 to reserve. But then when they said, give us the 10,000 in 30, 45, 60 days, the person didn't come up with it. There's going to be one or two in every crowd. And one or two units will pop back up. So if it is a sweet opportunity, of course, you always want to be in that on the list for if something comes up if you want to buy it. So those are the kind of things you have to think about, right? But I think that's pretty sweet. So, all right. Let's see. Teodoro. Cena, I have to check it out. Thanks. Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, sold out. Revolve and Twilio up 3%. Oh, I love this. These, you guys, if you're into stocks. Oh, by the way, it's free stocks down below in the description. How could I forget, from Robinhood and Webull? In case you haven't gotten your free shares of stock from either one of those apps, please use the link down below from Robinhood and Webull. And please, 40 minutes into the live stream, smash that like button. That's right. And if you like what we talk about, please subscribe to the channel, because we talk about this and a whole lot more. Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams, and Wednesday only live streams. Members can only chat like everybody can chat tonight, but members with the icon next to their name, that means they're members of the channel. They're the only ones that can chat on Wednesday night lives. All right. Are you buying at Las Nubias? I know exactly where that is. On the way to Hard Rock. Is that a short rental property also? Oh, man. Well, as we now know, I'm a little late on the chat room, Victor Marrero, but it's sold out. All we can do is, if it's sweet, just hope somebody cancel. Brooklyn Daddy's in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Eva, Lola, Cookie, Arilana. What up? Didn't know Hopkins was an investor. Right. I don't know what you mean, but it might have been on that carrot cards when I was scrolling down, so I don't know. But AMC. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed that, AMC to the moon. Now, we had on, it wasn't this past Wednesday, so it was 9 days ago on a Wednesday, where we had members that came on the live stream. We had 4 up. We had Tanisha Lyles. We had Melanie Bonita, and we had Curtis Davis. All 4 of us was on the screen at the same time talking. And that night, Curtis Davis, the AMC was $67. Okay? I actually bought at $67 that day. The funny part is, last year, we bought AMC when it was $5 or $6. So we're still well ahead. Our dollar cost average is still like $6 and something. So it's no biggie. In reality, I get an advantage. It's not like I bought all my shares at $67, because it'd be pretty bad right now at $49 or $45 a share. But don't fret. We were in early, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm trying to say is, it's 40 some dollars now. What you have to understand is the shorts have to cover by June 18th. So the necessary evil that they were trying to do was trying to shake out the diamond hands. So it dropped from 67 down to 40. So what happens when that occurs? Retail investors, us, OCs, we normally start freaking out, going, oh my God, I bought it 60. It drops to 49 or 50. I think I'm going to sell. That's what they needed you to sell. The shorts need you to sell so they can buy the shares. Now, 618, though, is when 20%, around 20%, 15 to 20% have to cover their short. So we're going to find out what's going to happen in the next 5, 6, 7 days. There should be an uptick on AMC to the moon. Eva, Lola, Cookie, Aurelano, thank you so much for mentioning that, because that's exactly what should happen. We don't know for a fact if that's going to occur, but that's what should happen, ladies and gentlemen. And please get your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull down below in the description. Always great information. Thank you, Brian P. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Nice to see you again. All right. Teodoro, Victor Moreau. Yes, I'm buying at Las Nubias. Oh, come on. Now you're teasing us, Aracena. You're teasing us. Now you're going to have to let us know, what unit did you buy? How much was it? Let us know the details. How much did you have to put down? I know it's usually, well, out in that neighborhood, it might have been $3,000 as a reserve price, or $1,000 as reserve. Then you have to complete either for 10%, or in that neighborhood, it could be 20% completion in 30 to 60 days. So let us know the details. How much was it? What size unit? Give us details, please. Curtis Davis, yes, Roblox on fire, but so are ETFs and index funds. Heck, the market is still on fire. Somebody please call the fire department. I know, S&P 500, a new record. Go figure. This is incredible what's happening. The rich is just getting richer and richer. It's unbelievable. This is something that's unheard of. Juvie lovers in the house, welcome to the Friday Night Live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon next to his name. Good evening, SSN fam. Thank you. I want to be a founder. Brian P., thank you so much for mentioning that. In case you guys don't know what he means, SSN Lifestyle. I just dropped a video today, and I was talking about the Founders Edition is what I'll call it, because if you become a founder, you get certain perks. And in about 7 to 10 days, you will be able to sign up for founders only, and there's only going to be a limited number of founders. I haven't determined yet if it's going to be somewhere like 10 or somewhere like 15, but that's it. There's not going to be like 30, 40, 50, because hell, one of the perks is people get to stay at my place for a week. My place in Dominican Republic, penthouse units that I have for a week, and I'm not restricting it where I'm not saying they have to go in low season or medium season. No, they can go in high season, just not during New Year's, Christmas. I'm going to have blackout dates, but it's going to be like the usual, February, President's Week, and Christmas, New Year's, and well, that's it. All right. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there might only be like 3 weeks blacked out. But yes, that's why I can't have like 40 founders, because that'd be 40 weeks that potentially could be booked up. We're supposed to be making money. So anyhow, or you can pick my other one at Primavera Residences 2, the other penthouse, 2-bedroom, 3-bath penthouse there. But I have a feeling most people might pick Vista Cana over the Primavera, even though Primavera is going to have amenities as well, but they're not going to have that lagoon. So anyhow, yeah, you're going to have to let us know about that Las Nubias. And yes, you can be a founder. Just stay tuned in the next 7 to 10 days. It's going to be where you can actually pay to get in. All right. And then we're going to be in a pre-launch where we'll be signing up members for about 4 months. And then we're going to go full blown. And it's going to be a nice ride. It's going to be awesome. If you missed a video, please check it out after this live stream. And you can see it. It says SSN Lifestyle. Yeah, everyone waiting for Monday. Yeah, exactly, for AMC. Exactly. That's the 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's 14. So it's getting close. So I'm expecting something to happen on the 14th, 15th, not the 18th so much. But I expect something to happen the 14th or 15th, or in fact, even after the 18th. I'm going to look at a calendar. The 18th is next Friday. So I'm not expecting something to happen on Friday, quite frankly. But we're going to find out. It's going to be a wild ride. And we got in so cheap, once again, just like the GME, when we got in single digits, like $5-6 then for that. And then I sold mine at $212 and $225, 2 separate sales I did. And so that was, how can you not? I didn't catch it when it went up to 390 or 350 or whatever. But how can you be greedy when you bought in at $5 or $6? Let's get real. Where's my Gino Shimienti at? He's the one that always says, take your profits. Don't sit there and try to win everything. Take the profits. All right. But yeah, next week's going to be awesome. Al Ben, welcome to the Friday Night Live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Nice to see you again. Good evening. Moses TV, Carrot, I'm on it. Exactly, Moses TV, a new influencer. He's on it. That's how you got to be, ladies and gentlemen. How do you invest in yourself? You start taking these little nuggets like the carrot. That's what you do. You take the little nuggets. You sign up with Bluevine or Divvy, or you sign up and look down below in the description and you find out, well, wait a minute. What's this cabbage funding? What's this fund box? What's this? Hold on. What's this Celsius down here? Celsius Network, where I can hodl my money. Yeah, there's a link down below for Celsius Network where I can buy crypto and then borrow against my assets. No credit check, no qualifying. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You have all kind of ways, but you have to get in business and invest in yourself. That's it. and have a little revenue coming in or make investments. That's what you need to do. Yeah, when AMC goes up, it'll get halted. So don't panic, sell, guys. Hold strong. Exactly, Eva, Lola, Cookie, Arellano. Exactly. Because you know what's coming. You know exactly what's coming. The playbook, they only have one playbook: halt trading. And then the other playbook is what they did last time, which I don't think they're going to do. But it was, you can only sell, but you can't buy. That would be really messed up at that point. Andreen Miller is in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And she has the icon next to her name, which means she's a member of the channel. Thank you so much. Hi, SSN family. Thank you once again for being here on the Friday night live stream. Ali G is in the house with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here. Nice to see you again. Beautiful on a Friday night live. All right. Victor, last 3 months, they shook out weak hands. Exactly. That's all they've been doing. That's exactly right. Do you recommend selling a single family house and buying a multifamily? Yes, I do. In fact, here's what I would recommend. If IBE, welcome to the Friday night live stream. Here's what I would recommend. Why not keep both if possible? What I'd recommend is this. If you bought your house prior to about 2 years ago, that means you have appreciation. What you should probably try to do is refi, all right? Take the cash out, use that cash to buy your multifamily, and now you have both. Now you have the multifamily property to pay for your single family house, and you'll probably be able to also make that work for your whatever financing or type of payment plan you have for your multifamily. That would be my first suggestion. All right. So let's just say I'll use an example for you. Let's just say you bought a house and it's 200 grand 3 years ago. Due to the housing situation, you don't really want to sell your house and then move into the multifamily unless, you know, we can talk about that later. But let's say you don't. So now that house could potentially be worth 350 to 400. Refi, get your 100,000 or 50,000, whatever the case may be. But I'd refi for a little bit more if the interest rate is higher. The interest rate is lower than what you presently have. But if you just need, let's say, 50 grand is going to cost you down payment, or you might even need 6 months reserve. So you might want to do 100,000, let's say. Okay. So now you use that as a down payment. And now, since it's a multifamily property, that means you're going to have revenues coming in. And then you use those revenues to pay for the multifamily and where you live. That'd be my first option. So, second option is the one that you present here, where you say, well, should I sell my single family house? Okay. If you sell your house, where are you going to live? That's going to be the first thing. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, okay, Eric, he's going to live within this multifamily property because he's going to get an FHA loan. Because an FHA loan, we only need 3%. Well, I call it 3.5% down. I call it 4% down. But anyhow, you need 4% down for an FHA loan. That's it. Then you have to live in one of the units for a year. And then after a year, then you can move out and rent the fourth unit. And that's another way that you can win. So that's option number two. Option number two could also mean, using our same example, where you had a 200K house. It's now worth 400K, let's say. You have $200,000. You could easily say, okay, I'll sell the house, have 200K, put whatever the down payment is. I'll just use, again, 50K. And so then what are we getting? We still have 150K left over. And now you can use that to use as collateral or buy other investment properties, or you have a whole bunch of options. But then where are you going to live? So anyhow, there's plenty of options depending on which one you want to do. All right, I have a 2-bedroom on the second floor for $76,000. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? 76 grand? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me this. This is crazy. You're saying this is up by the Hard Rock? No wonder it's sold out. This is crazy. Holy smokes. I'm trying to find it right now, if I can pull it up, because that one went straight by me. These guys did not contact me. They did not even contact me about this one. Las Nubias, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. I found it on Point Homes. Wow. I'm going to pull it up, because that right there, ladies and gentlemen, you don't understand. Okay, he's got a 2-bedroom. That means he's only put down 1,000. That means he went with 10% of 6,700. I don't know when they're going to make this place, but if it's 2 years and 20%, 14,000, that means he's got payments of like $700 a month or something, or less. That's pretty sweet right there. No wonder it sold out that fast. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Since we're just going to go look at it, ladies and gentlemen, right? We're just going to go look at it. I'm going to pull it up on screen. Okay, I'm going to have to do something else real quick. Let's, where's my, oh, we're here. Okay, I got you. I messed up a little bit. Let me go pull it up. Add to stream. Let's go. There we are. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The man was lucky enough to get in here. Look at this. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 44,000. That is impressive. This is impressive. It's like a condo. Well, this is built like what do you call it? Costa del Este or Canas del Este. This is built exactly like Canas del Este. Wow. This is interesting. Let me see. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is like Canas del Este. Sweet. A smaller version, though. Well, they have all the trappings. 10 minutes to the water. And let's see. Wow. Nice. Okay. Well, that looks very nice. That's no wonder it's sold out. Holy smokes. What a deal. So now I don't have the cheapest 2-bedroom in the Punta Cana area. How is everyone doing tonight? Gino, Shimmy, and Tay. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Glad you're here. Once again, we're talking about taking profits, by the way. I know you like that. Crypto could give buying opportunities this weekend. Al Bin, that's exactly right. That's right. Oh, get your free $10 from Coinbase if you haven't already. Of crypto, BTC, free BTC down below in the description. Also, you can learn about other crypto. Something came up today called AMP. So they gave me like $3 when I went through the quiz. All right. They have these little quizzes that come up where they give you free money all the time on Coinbase now. So make sure you download and get your free $10 from BTC. But that's right. It could be. You just never know. I don't know how to pinpoint crypto exactly, so I don't know if it's going to rise this weekend or not, but over time it's going to rise. DR paper today, Marriott International said they are interested in develop several areas of the country, including Samana. Watch out, Samana Northeast can be the next Punta Cana. Exactly. I've heard about that spot. And they have land there too, so it could be. And they do have a international airport up there, so I can't say crypto going down. Al Bin, crypto going down. No, I think he meant Moses TV. I think he meant it's going to rise, but who knows? I'm in for the long haul. It does not matter. Finally got my paydex score, A3 CVO. Way to go, my man. That's how you do it. Just work slow but surely. That's all. And like I said, down below, you could already get some more paydex scores, like I said, with the net 30s. Use any of those, or use the NAV and pay $39.99 a month. You could do that. So you have options. Glad to hear that you're on your way. Just keep going and then try to get your revenues up, because you'll have the best of both worlds. I have my AMC in a strong chokehold, not selling until we get the squeeze. It's money I'm willing to lose. Al Bin, you're not going to lose. I can tell you right now, you're not going to lose. Even if you bought at 67, I don't think you're going to lose. I mean, that's the worst case scenario, I think, is if somebody bought at 67, and that's their dollar cost average. Domo and Pin up 2%. Oh yeah, I saw Skills moved up a bit. Our GNOG is down about 20% or 15, and Skills was up 20% or 15%. It's kind of funny. DraftKings, I recently sold, and they were under $50 a share, I think. Crazy. A3 Saval, how many accounts were showing before you got your paydex? What were the accounts you used? Thanks, Akali Dennie. All right. Al Ben, Moses TV, I like ETH under 200 if I can get it. Oh, okay. He meant 2,000, I'm sure. Yeah. I was going to say 200. That would have to be like 2018 to be under 200. Yeah, I don't know if it'll get under 2,000, but it's at 23 right now, I believe. Exactly. Squeeze the last penny out of your primary home now and get another property. Wait a couple of years, pay down on your loan, and repeat the process. Exactly, Victor Marrero. That's the option. That's one of the main options. That's my first option, actually. I would keep the primary. I would get the last penny out the primary home as well. I wouldn't sell the house. I would just use the equity and then buy multifamily property. Exactly. Same playbook. This week I did it again. Bought and sold 4 times on AMC, GME, made great profit. And of course, take your profits while you can. That is what I did next week. I will do it all over again. Exactly, Gino Scimienti. I can't blame you on that. I took some profits. Well, I took losses too, but I took profits as well today. Or no, 2 days in a row, actually. So I'm with you. I'm like sitting here like this, the way this market is, I got to start taking, I'm almost like a swing trader right now. Akali, AC3 volt, Akali Dennie. Just a few accounts, Uline, Net30, Chase Inc card, and Nav Boost account. I just started building my biz credit. A3 Saval, thank you so much for mentioning all of that. Beautiful work. He's in there right now. Now he just has to have the revenues. He's already with Nav. So that means he's going to be getting, in fact, just with this right here, he's going to be getting notifications that he might qualify for some business funding or lines of credit just from that. So beautiful work right there. So you only had 4 accounts reporting you got your paydex. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. He did the right thing. Hearing Binance slowing down withdrawals, only taking deposits. That's right. That's exactly, you know what's happening there in exchange. See, this is one of the things that I fear that ultimately is going to happen is that exchanges are going to act like banks. They're going to start doing this. What do you mean you want to take out $10,000, $15,000? I'm sorry. Come back another time. You know, I think they're going to try and start slowing stuff down as well. That's what I was afraid of because when we start talking about DeFi, when we start talking about crypto was designed to be the people's money. It's not designed to be hemmed up. So when we got to sit there and talk about, well, the network's congested, so we got to pay $20 fee to send money, whether it was Ethereum or Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. You're sitting there like, wait, this is what banks do. This is crazy. That was the whole purpose of Bitcoin. So again, that's disgusting to hear. Naziri Ali, welcome to the Friday night live stream here in SSN Nation. Thank you so much for being here. Peace, blessings, love. Appreciate that. Thank you. I bought more RGN going to 300. You got it. I will take my profit and all the stocks I buy are full shares. I do not purchase partial shares. All right. Okay. Well, let's go pull this up. He's making a prediction here. You know, Chimiente's he's making a bold prediction. Wow. That would mean it's going to double. Holy smokes. Let's go see what he's talking about here. I don't know about this company. Production of materials used in manufacture of biological drugs. They're in Massachusetts. Okay. Well then, Gino Scimienti, He hasn't steered anybody wrong. Now, how do we buy this? It's RGN. How do we, can we get it? Looks like it's on a different exchange. That's interesting. All right. Oh, that's euros. So that means it's more than 154 USD. Okay. I see. I see how you are, Gino Shimienti. RGN, I better get that pen pad and notepad out again. Please smash that like button, everybody. If you're here, thank you so much. So the YouTube algorithm and the gods know that we're in the house. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. All right. That's going to be interesting. Okay. He's talking like it's going to go up almost another 100. 154 is about 200, so about another 100. Jewel 20 Lady, welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And she has the icon next to her name, which means she's a member of the channel. Hello, SSN family. Right on. A3 Cheval on Paydex. That's it exactly. 7 Streams of Dreams in comes in the house with the icon next to his name as well. Excellent content. Thank you so much. It's with the help of everybody here in the SSN Nation community and the emerging millionaires. That's how we do it here. Thank you. Glad you could make it. Nice to see you again. Akali Dennie. Yes, thanks. Paydex is important for business credit. By the way, congrats on your purchase. I want to get something in Punakana also. Just hope I can before they're all gone. That's right. Woo, it's like burning up over there. I can't believe it. Man, I didn't even hear about that one. Nubius. That's incredible. A3 Cvol. Thanks, Curtis Davis. All right. Hold. That's right. She's referring to Hold AMC. That's what we're doing. Sold some VZ and YYY. I can't blame you. I can't blame you because there's upsides all over the place. That's why I just went on a sell spree the last couple of days. I was like, you know what? I gotta park some money over here because I want to buy some other stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. Lana, the hands. Okay, want to become famous? Buy followers? No, not buying followers. But okay, thanks for the offer. X going to 35. That's right. That's U.S. Steel, ladies and gentlemen. You heard us talk about this last year as well. And then I will take money off the table. This market is crazy. Exactly. Exactly. It's been wild rides. The Binance acting like a bank. They starting to control it. Exactly. 7 Streams are doing Lava Cake, finance, DeFi, staking. I'm not familiar with Lava Cake. Maybe somebody else is, but we'll have to check it out, right? Okay. Oh, by the way, F average, be legendary. In case you don't know where to get that, you go to stopstrugglingnow.com, ladies and gentlemen. We have hats. We have hoodies. We even have yoga pants. We have a few items. Stopstrugglingnow.com. And you go to the SSN merchandise link, and it'll take you there. Lava Cake, finance, DeFi, staking. Okay. Lava Cake, pancake, a whole bunch of cakes these days. So we're going to have to find out. Naziri Ali, hey, King, what happened with the trade lines we paid with for AG? They shut their phone lines down. Oh, wow. And they dropped the trade lines off and never returned. Yes, exactly. I guess you did not get the memo, which is highly unfortunate. Now, about 4 months ago, I was saying then that you should have done a chargeback because AG Jewelers, My Jewelers, Ox Publishing, Hutton Chase, they all got restricted by the credit bureaus, meaning the credit bureaus will not report their customers. So they are pretty much either do not accept customers anymore or are out of business. So the only way you would get your money back is if you did a chargeback. So hopefully, most credit card companies, it could be too late, but you're going to have to do a chargeback to get your money back, unfortunately. So they're cracking down. So that's why the fintech banks the fintechs are coming out, which is like Tomo Credit Card and X1 and a bunch of others, which I have links down below under Build Personal Credit. That's why they came out now, because the credit bureaus are acting funky with these companies that were helping people to get their credit scores improved. So unfortunately, nothing can be done. I'm surprised that they shut down their phone lines. That would be bad news because I haven't been in contact with them ever since my last discussion when I was trying to tell them it's not good that about not returning at least some refunds. I understand they paid commission. They had to pay their employees. I understand that. But I was trying to talk to them saying, hey, at least if you can't refund all of it, at least tell people something and refund some of it, or refund as many people as you can. That was my advice, and it was a no-go zone. So from that point on, there was nothing more to talk about. So that's how it went. So that's why ever since about the end of January, I was saying, go and might as well get a charge back. All right. That's unfortunate. Gino, I've been telling people about X and CLF for over 2 months. It's been longer than that. Curtis Davis, time flies. It was last year when you were talking about, we were talking about X last year, and CLF we were talking about last year as well. So I think you understated. It's been more than 2 months. All right. Oh, don't forget Vail. Vail hit its 52-week high, which we were also talking about last year. And Nucor is the one Curtis Davis was always talking about, and Cleveland, CLF, and X. We've been talking about these for maybe a year. The least one is Nucor. Nucor we weren't talking about last year. Nucor we've only been talking about in the last two to 4 months. Or Curtis Davis might have been talking about. I just never bought it until like 2 months ago or a month ago. Diesel Mike's in the house. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon next to his name, which means he's a member of the channel. Good evening. Thank you so much. And please smash the like button, everybody. We're in after an hour. And of course, we're talking about stocks now, because this is how you have to invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You have to build your wealth. You can borrow against assets. Stocks are assets. You can borrow against them. Crypto are assets. You can borrow against them. A house, real estate, is an asset. You can borrow against it. Those are assets that work. And you don't need credit to borrow against these items once you have them. All right. AAPL just had WWDC and 127 sheet for the stock before they release new service and products like Zoom app and privacy standards. Exactly. Apple's been cheap for a while. We've been talking about buy Apple, even after they split, buy Apple, buy Microsoft. Come on. These are like sitting and waiting. A3C Vol, DEA, SB, SW, COM on my radar for safe dividend stocks. Now, I'm not familiar with these. So let's go look at them. COM. I'm not familiar with COM. Cal, Maine, American fresh egg producer. Dividend is 0.092%. It's a food company. That's interesting year over year. Being a food company, food prices have increased. What's going on? Mostly, they're regional. Eggs are sold mostly in mid-Atlantic, Midwestern, Southeastern, Southwestern states. It accounts for approximately a quarter of U.S. egg consumption. Okay, that's pretty good. But 0.092%, if that's actually the dividend yield, I'm not liking that. So what we like, here, I'll give you one. We like this one. I like this one. SHLX, Shell Midstream Partners, 11.57%. And actually, they've risen in price because even on Monday and Wednesday, it was over 12%. But it's part of the oil. So, of course, there's an increase over the last 6 months because oil stocks have increased. But we're at 11% on SHLX. Or hell, you can get an S&P or a NASDAQ index fund and get something a little better. Let's see. SBSW, not familiar. Stillwater, gold mining. Okay. No dividend, though. Precious metals mining company revealing a diverse portfolio of platinum group metals. Platinum. Okay. Gold and base metals operation, Federals, South Africa. Okay. Yeah, that's what I should expect to see. A little improvement. No dividends, but it's a mining stock, so I can't say anything bad about that. That's always a good investment. So we go, well, this isn't really a mining stock, but I like DRD. Let's just put it that way. Why do I like DRD? 6% dividend, and the chart looks similar. 20% in it. They don't mine gold, but they are a gold producer and recovery of metal from the retreatment of surface tailings. So they're scooping up the fine gold and trying to turn into profit, but they give 6% dividend, right? So it's almost nearly the same. Take your pick, ladies and gentlemen, on which one you like. DEA. All right, DEA. Let's go look at DEA. Easterly Government Properties, not familiar. Real Estate Investment Trust, 4.78%. All right. Probably, yeah, nothing crazy. Options. If we're going to go down that low, then I'll go with one of my favorite, PSEC, 7.83%. They give dividends monthly. It's only 72 cents per year, which is 6 cents per share per month, but 7.83%. AGNC, you guys know all these. AGNC, another stock that gives you dividends every month. They're at 8%. So there you go, 8% dividends. So there goes a couple for you as well. Let's see this. Okay, buy more DPC. If you don't have this one, it's going higher. I sold Melly, took profits again. Gino Scimienti, I sold Melly as well. I hear you. Melly's back rolling. DPZ. Let's go. DPZ. I'm not familiar with DPZ. Oh, Domino's. Okay, I am familiar with Domino's. Domino's has been expanding lately, and they're actually turning into Chipotle-like with their new stores. So yeah, they've been doing pretty good, quite frankly. Surprise, surprise. 18% in the last 6 months, and it's going to keep rising. I agree with him on that. I don't have any DPZ, but we're going to have to write this down. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I got to write down DPZ because that's going to be potential for next week. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Nasiri Ali. Exactly. That's why you haven't heard from them or seen anything. And for that matter, all the other companies. That's why Ox Publishing, Hunt and Chase is gone. My Jewelers, last that I saw was they're not accepting any new customers. So that they just basically, the credit bureaus are the ones blocking. It's terrible. If you watch SSN channel, you all should have 2x or 3x money by now. Curtis Davis, you got that right. You have that exactly right. FCX, that's right. A lot of people don't. I'll have to show FCX because we talk about this, but a lot of people, Curtis Davis, been talking about this for a year. They're an American mining company. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Last 6 months, 71% on your money. So, and it gives under 1% dividend, but that's not the thing. Curtis Davis was talking about this over a year ago. I didn't even get in until like 6 months ago or 5 months ago. So either I got 70% or I got less than that because I don't know what my price point was, but I don't think it was 20 something. I think it was in the 30s. It might have been around here. So we'd still do 33% at that point. So we're doing good. It's an American mining company, and gold and silver and metals are going to rise because of inflation, ladies and gentlemen. You know that, right? Oh, I didn't have it on the screen. So you know what happens with gold and silver traditionally when the government prints money. They gave out stimulus money. They did the tax cuts, right? They gave PPP loans and all this stuff. That is printed money. They printed up nearly 50% of the money supply in the last 4 years. There will be inflation, so all your assets are going to be inflated, and that also means gold, silver should rise due to inflation. because they normally stay with inflation. So this is why you should get a few pieces of gold and silver physical. A few percentage of your investment should be gold, silver, and you can also go buy ETFs. All right. And I always just stay with easy ones like SIVR, right? You can do GOLD. Those are the easy ones. Okay. Those are ETFs, which means you can buy these on the stock market. Robinhood and Webull, links down below. Get your free shares of stock. Now, there's other ones as well. But, like, here, let's go. I want to go look at one. PLG. This one was from like 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago from our friend Ask Yankee. Yankee Stacking. And it was like 6, 7 months ago. So it hasn't been doing anything. But I'm holding PLG as well. No dividends. No dividends. But year over year, we're 131%. But I didn't get it last year myself. It was like 6, 7 months ago, something like that. So it was $1.90, maybe $2 and something. But still, I'm holding because it's platinum metals, platinum group metals. So therefore, it's precious metals. Inflation, when inflation goes up, metals go up. Just remember that. So you got to get it. This is PLG on the stock market, $3.85. So hopefully you guys understand what we're talking about here because it's very, very important. I missed something. Let's see. CX. I add more Amazon going to 4,000 right now. The stock is stalled, but it will wake up. Bought full shares of this one. I took profits on Amazon myself and sold out. So I hear what you're saying, but I think it's stalled out too for a while, and I think it's going to I think it's going to stay there it's going to tread for a minute. So that's why I was like, let me go do something else for Pelletier up 2%, PLTR. That's right. That's how we do it. Mr. Financial, Domino's becoming a tech company. That's it exactly, Curtis Davis. They done came out of the muck. I thought they were going to be done for a few years back, but they've revamped, and they almost went with the Chipotle model, getting smaller stores, faster service, and a few other tech items with it. Jeppy gets you 7.57. Yeah, you mentioned that before, Victor Marrero. So that must be, let people know of the Jeppy, though. Don't you have to be in Fidelity Fund, I think? The Fidelity brokerage. And SDIV gets you 6.65. I'm not familiar with SDIV, so let's go look at SDIV. Let's see here. Globals, yeah, see, they don't say they give dividends again. So that is, how often do they pay? It says they do on a monthly basis, and it says it's each month for over 9 years. But on this Yahoo or whatever, this Google, it's saying no dividends. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They're keeping, somebody's hiding information, keeping it to themselves. But Victor Marrero's shedding light. There we go. Gotta love these numbers. Plus 47%, plus 27% year over year. Wow. That's impressive. Thank you once again, Victor Marrero, for those nuggets, because that is pretty awesome. Sad. All good trade lines for OC shut down. My TransUnion report looks slim. All courtesy of big Barris and banks. Exactly. They're just trying to shut us down. Basically, what they're trying to do is make sure you don't have over a 750 credit score, 740 credit score. That's where the premium products reside. So they're just trying to make sure, because you guys may not know, if you're new to the channel, you may not know this information. 2019, all-time record for average credit scores, 700. Okay. 2020 beat the record, 703. That means there's a whole bunch of people that was over 720 and a whole bunch more people over 740, which means they gave them the lower interest rates. So that's why they started moving the goalposts. No longer is a 700 credit score premium or even a 720 premium. They moved the goalpost because of the record. People were able to, now that people understand how your credit score is calculated, they were like, oh, we're just going to move the goalpost. Because now we have way more people with the 720 to 740, 750 credit score. This is how they do it, because they're trying to charge you higher interest rates. So you pay more money. It's pretty simple. It's sad. That's why we got to deal with the people's money in crypto. The stock I was talking about earlier is RNG, which is, Ring Central. That is the one going to 300 plus. All right. No wonder I couldn't get it. Ring Central. This we've heard of. Let's see what it is RNG. I put in RGN, I think. Okay. Whoa, look at this. On this day, it went up 2%. That means it's been rising. That makes sense. 10% in the last month. 10% in a month. That's pretty good. I happen to agree with you on this. Homes are being built left, right. What's going to be on most people's door? Ring, right? Because it has a camera. You can answer remotely. So, yeah, I think it has an upside. And there it is. You can see it on the screen now. I'm sorry if I left it off the screen before. But, yeah, that is pretty serious. Thank you for that nugget as well. That is RNG. RNG. Thank you, Gino Shimiente. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Another gem, ladies and gentlemen. We're 1 hour, 25 minutes into the Friday night live stream. Please smash that like button. And if you like what we talk about, please subscribe to the channel. And every Wednesday night, we have the members only chat and the members only live stream. All right. So let's get back into it. What can we do to invest? That's right. What can you do to invest in yourself? Hopefully, we've covered a lot of it. We've covered the stocks. We covered a little bit of the crypto. A little bit. The reason why I say a little bit is because you got to go down below and get your free $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase. But if you also want to earn interest every day on your crypto, then that's where Celsius Network comes into play. And down below in the description is a Celsius Network link. If you send over $400 or more, then they give you another free BTC. That means $400 or more over to Celsius Network, you get free BTC, $40. So I'll reiterate, $400 or more on your first deposit, which actually now they change it to 30 days, within 30 days. But I just always say your first deposit, 400 or more, then they give you $40 of free BTC. The link's down below, Celsius Network. And the other side of the coin is you can borrow against your assets with Celsius Network. So you earn interest every day, and you can borrow, no credit check, no qualifying. It's personal. Again, no credit check, no qualifying. They do not report to the credit bureaus. All right? So keep that in mind. Gino, nice. Exactly. Gino's killing it in the stock. He's loving this volatility, as do all the top 10 percenters. They're loving this volatility. People who have money and who can't afford to invest in the stock market, they love this. Wilson Koo with the icon, so many gems and stuff on fire. My pen is on fire and paper and pen too hot to write. We'll have to replay after to catch the gems. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. Wilson Koo with the icon next to his name. CrowdStrike, FireEye stock, cybersecurity. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. These are cybersecurity stocks. You might as well get on it. It's going to happen. This is going to be needed in the future, even more than ever, because the hackers are very smart. All right. So FireEye, FEYE, I believe, CrowdStrike, you can look them up. These are awesome stocks. You have to think about it. Lumber's going crazy. Exactly. Everything's going crazy, ladies. Look, boys and girls, men and women, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the big show. You know how this works. In case you didn't get that economics studies, again, when a government prints money, they're actually devaluing their currency. So the money is worth half of what it was worth just 4 years ago. The products have to go up at least half in price in theory. That's why building, food, anything is going to cost more, because everything has increased in price. And it just keeps going along the supply chain, right? So if it costs the guy that's cutting down the tree more in gas, more in labor, more in material costs, more in tool costs, that means he's now going to have to charge more for his services, which now means when we get down there to cut it up, it costs more there too, because now the machines that these guys are using and the repair costs have risen. So now that price has to go up. And now when they're transporting it from the truckers and using the gas, and the gas prices have went up, by the time it hits the store, clearly the price has went up 30, 40%. That's what happens when you print money like there's no tomorrow. And you're $30 trillion in debt. Well, we will be $30 trillion in debt by the end of this year. That's the United States. We're bankrupt. Any other country that did not have a world currency, they'd be talking about us like we talk about Zimbabwe, or Turkey. They'd be going, oh yeah, your currency's 10-1. It's crazy. Ford dropped slightly this week. I wonder if this was a negative reception to the Maverick. Hardly. I don't think so. Diesel Mike, let's go show you something here. Last year we were on top of the F. I did it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I do it every time. I hit the wrong screen. But anyhow, I was going to go look up the F so we can get that back up on the screen. Let's go. Let me go here. Share screen. Just a second. I got to get it back up. But we're going to go with, well, maybe I don't have the F. Okay, I'll do this. Now we'll go to the F. Okay, F stock. Here we go. So, yeah, don't worry about this little slight drop. So, a lot of us bought last year when it was $5 or $6. Even if you'd have bought this year, it was only $10 like 6 months ago. Yeah, look, $9 in December. 6 months ago, it was only $9. So unless you bought if you'd have bought any time up until June 1st, you're going to be positive. So, yeah, so that little slight drop from its high of $15.99, that's nothing. They're going full EV. I'm very bullish on F. I've been bullish on F since last year when I was telling everybody, hey, get this now. Now that they've said that they're going to do full EV, I see no problem with this. These guys are coming out with, I can't remember, there's another company that's coming out. Maybe it's Ford, maybe it's somebody else that came out with the $20,000 truck. That's a hybrid. That is crazy. This is something that Tesla can't even deal with. This is what I was talking about before. These guys, Ford, Chrysler, GM, they have an advantage. Porsche, they already have dealerships. They can sell 1 million vehicles. Especially now, this $20,000 vehicle, man. I don't know if that's the Maverick or not, but let's go look. Here we go. I'll just do it this way. Hybrid truck. Don't know who it was, though. Here it is. It is Ford Maverick, 20,000 hybrid truck. This is what I'm talking about. This is not a negative. This is game changing. And that looks like a truck to me. Doesn't look like they're faking it. So it may not be a 4x4, but that looks like a truck. And apparently under 20 grand, that's pretty good in my opinion. Real good. Not a plug-in though. Lexus style foot hybrid, petrol, combustion, small e-motor and battery. Still, that's still a good thing. And if you want extra oomph, it's only $1,000 extra. So, that's the normal turbocharge. So again, I would hardly think it dropped because of that. These guys are coming. I think Porsche is going to be coming too, or shall I say Volkswagen. They're going to be coming too. If you want to have better performance than the crowd, you must do things differently from the crowd. Exactly, Gino Scimienti. Exactly. You have to do something different from the crowd. All right, Ford up 3X. It just tired. At Diesel Mike, buy on weakness. Exactly. 3X since last year. Yeah, it's crazy like that. Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial, the printing dollars like government sticking the knife in slowly. This ain't gonna hurt. Gas pipeline, etc. Inflation. And by the way, in case you guys don't understand inflation, that's basically stealing money from the middle class. All right, the middle class is moving down. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, well, there's no argument. The average salary, let's call minorities. I'll use minorities. Average salary for minorities is like $35,000 a year. All right. So if my groceries go up 20%, gas goes up 20%, and everything I buy goes up 20, 30%, now you can start taking away 20, 30% from that 35,000 number. Now it's just like what they used to be able to buy for 35,000, they can only buy for 28,000. That's what this is the equivalent to. So most people don't realize that it's really siphoning off your wealth. So once you realize that, which was the conversation we had on Wednesday, this is why you have to get your extra streams of income. This is why you have to figure out where you're going to get this extra 20%, 15%. And don't think it's just going to be in 2021. 2022, inflation is still going to be raging because we're printing some more money this year. So it's going to be way out of control next year. So there's going to be another 20% inflation next year. Are you going to make 40% more in the next 12 months, next 18 months? You better start figuring out how you're going to do that, which is the subject matter of tonight. What can you do to invest in yourself? And down below in the description, we have the podcast, the free podcast link from Buzzsprout. You want to do live streaming? We have StreamYard down below in the description. You want to do other live streaming? You want to use your phone? You can run HAPS, HAPPS. The link is down below in the description. You can live stream to 4 platforms for free. StreamYard, you can do 2 for free. All right. Buzzsprout, you can podcast for free to all the big podcast locations, including iTunes, including iHeart, including Spotify. All right. So that's how you do it. Clubhouse link down below. Start a Clubhouse. If you want to talk, you can start Clubhouse. Melanie Bonita I 23 streams of income. She's saying that you can make up to $10,000 per month, but you should be promoting something if you're going to talk about some things on Clubhouse. Now, I'm not going to be promoting anything other than telling people, hey, come over here to Stop Struggling Now, maybe talk about SSN lifestyle. But the first Clubhouse that I'm going to do is going to be Punta Cana, how people can buy real estate with no credit. Okay. And it's going to be featuring Punta Cana, and I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. So you guys stay tuned. I'll be sending an email out. And if you haven't signed up for the emails, go down below in the description at the very bottom of the description. And that's where the newsletter, where you can sign up for that. All right. So that's good advice, Curtis Davis. Remember, look back 6 months on all stocks, pre-compute. your profit. I entered Ford at 5 and could have sold at 10, but it's so steady and good at Mike. Exactly. Curtis Davis, we're all at the 5.30 or whatever I got in. My dollar cost average is. But yeah, I'm holding Ford for a long time. In my opinion, all these guys, Ford, VW, Volkswagen owns Porsche. So they're both going to have EVs. GM has committed to EVs. So everybody else has to follow suit as well. So there's going to be some exponential growth. So it's going to be very interesting how far ahead Tesla gets to stay. And I think it's that time, that lead that they have is going to start shrinking. Because once the big boys who can scale larger than Tesla any given day, all they need is something that comes out that goes, well, we have a 500-mile battery range and we can hold 4 people comfortably. That's in Tesla's wheelhouse. And the next thing that they're going to drop is, it's not 80 grand, it's not 100 grand, but it's 40 grand. Boom. And then autonomous driving, which, by the way, I think Ford sold their unit of autonomous driving, but they were involved with autonomous driving as well. So I'm not sure if they sold it, but hold on. Why don't we just look this up? Because if they still have their autonomous driving, see if they still have it. If they still have it, then their company is going to be even a little bit more. Autonomous vehicles, Ford Corporate, Ford Creates. Okay, they didn't sell it. So VW ups its investment in 2019 into Ford self-driving. So, okay, they still have their autonomous driving unit as well. So there you have it. Another reason to keep holding Ford. Even if somebody bought in right now. Eric, I got the whole EV Eco, Neo, Blink, ChargePoint, all EV suppliers plus the stocks. Exactly. We were shouting at the mountaintops all last year when people thought we were crazy, when we kept saying, you better get these EVs. They're all single digits. You better get them. They're $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. You better get them. That's the future, plain to see. So everybody who did last year, and we're talking about March, April, May, you could have June, everything was single digits. So you had every opportunity, and you still have an opportunity. They went up astronomically. They came back down to half of that price. They're roughly treading water right now, but it's the future. So I'm glad to hear that. Curtis Davis, of course, Mr. Financial on top of it. It is better priced than Tesla. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Tesla's around $600 right now. That's crazy. This EV party just starting, 80% on Ford, fast growth. The old fuddy Wall Street guys don't like more 20% year to date. Exactly. Trying to get FUD. Hybrid tech is good for these guys as they are copying the Toyota. Exactly. Porsche's coming with their EV. Yes, they have one already. Taycan. Taycan. It's pretty bad too. And it's quick. But they built the EV to be quick because it's Porsche. And it's probably reliable, but it doesn't have the range. So once these guys get caught up with the battery technology, that's why I said it's almost like, I don't want to say game over with Tesla because they're far ahead, because they have trucks, they have other items that they have going on. They almost had autonomous driving 5, but they're not there yet. So, plus Panasonic is making their batteries. Exactly, Wilson Koo. Eric So Cold Ice, giving the facts. Thanks. Thank you, Curtis Davis. Key Militant. Welcome to the Friday night live stream. Very happy to see you here once again. When do you know exactly when you want to sell a stock? When you're in so many stock positions. Key Militant, it's not even about that. How I know, I kind of go, Gino Scimiente, he has his mapped out from day one. He goes, like he just said, I'm buying something at a stock, I think it was around 230. He's saying it goes to 300. He's selling. So he already has his in stone. If it reaches that point, he sells. So if it goes higher, he lives with that. But no worries. He says, I'm taking my profit. Me personally, I don't have a point like he does. I just sit there and say, okay, I know the EV stocks. I know I just base it on when should I sell. So like right now, I have this dilemma with AMC, for instance, and NEO, by the way. AMC and NEO, NEO I bought for under $5 a share. AMC, I bought also around 5 or 6. Okay. So now that both of them are roughly 40 some dollars, you have to start thinking that's like 700% on your money. I mean, that's Gino Chimienti standards. He'd probably sell. Me personally, I'm sitting there thinking, well, wait, I bought again at $67. Now come to think of it, I'll tell you what AMC is. I'm at $6.80 because I bought it $67, way off now. But still, my dollar cost average is that. So the question is, we had that question from Curtis Davis. When should you sell? Because at the time it was 59 and I didn't sell. Then it dropped to 45 and 43. I didn't sell. So am I going to sell on Monday or Tuesday? Let's say it went up to $75. I don't know. So I don't have a set target. Although every time Gino Chimienti comes in every Friday night, I sit there and think, isn't 700% enough? Isn't 500% enough? Isn't 300% enough? Isn't 1,000% enough? I think it is. So if it goes to 70, now I got to start thinking, should I sell this? Knowing full well it might go to 120, but I might sell half at that time. But I don't have a set. I just sit there and look at it and I just go, you know what? Sometimes I might sell when it's just 70%, sometimes 100%. It all depends on how I feel about the stock at the time. I don't have a set criteria. I just sit and wait, basically. I'm like the Warren Buffett guy. So when I sold all my shares this past couple days, not all, a lot of shares this past couple days, I was calculating based on some of them I actually sold less than my dollar cost average, meaning a loss, because I had these other things that were 500%, 300%, and crazy numbers. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to get out of these like losers to me, and then I'll revamp and buy some other things that I feel more bullish about. So that's how I do it. Give you a short answer. Eric, give it to you. No chaser, hard drink. That's right. Don't worry, it's going higher. People are on the waiting list for the F-150. Exactly. Gino Chimienti just brought it up. The F-150, the most sold truck in history. All right. An hour and 47 minutes in. Please smash that like button. And if you like what we talk about, please subscribe to the channel. And once again, down below in the description, free $10 from Coinbase of Bitcoin, free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. Get those. And there's a whole bunch of other information regarding business credit, personal credit that can help you build your credit, either one of them, down below in the description. And there's other stuff. Volvo just let out their EV, the XC40. That's right. I forgot about that. They came out with something. They have a nice commercial, though, by the way, on that vehicle. Who wins? The inflation game, the banks and wealthy. That's it. That's it exactly. So please forgive me. I need a drink of water right now. But that's it exactly. So you have the banks, the wealthy people, the assets all inflate. So if you own a home, you're going to have appreciation, right? Like right now, what's happening for the last year, 2 years. If you own commercial property, the price, everything inflates. The reason why it inflates is a double-edged sword, not only because of the inflation, because we can charge higher rents, but our property value goes up. We're talking about commercial property, multifamily property. That goes up. And so we get both the appreciation plus rental income equals PSEC, Prospect Capital, who has almost doubled our money. I can't believe a company that was giving us 15, 16% on our money last year at around $5 is now at $9.50. I did not see this coming, but it's a pleasant surprise. And from the money invested last year, I'm still getting my 15% dividend money. And now it's appreciated. So it's a win-win in this case. But no, I'm not selling. BMW, Jaguar have their EV out. Yeah, they're lacking, in my opinion. But that's what's coming. I mean, everybody has to catch up right now. They realize that they can make money. A bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove you don't need it. That's exactly right. I love that. That is exactly right. Oh, my. Nissan came out with their Rita, the EV SUV. Oh, nice. Yeah, everybody's coming out with the EVs. They just don't have the range. That's where the Tesla has the head start. But Tesla's not doing anything with their head start because they came out with that new vehicle. And sadly, it was over $100,000. I can't believe they're doing this. Who owns 7-Eleven? Is they are adding EV charging stations. I don't know who owns 7-Eleven, but you better get in on that, right? Who owns 7-Eleven? 7-Eleven Holdings. Japanese retail major 7 & I Holdings, which owns convenience store chain 7-Eleven. Oh, wow. I did not know this. That is a good question. And 7-Eleven bought Speedway. Wow, in Cali. Who is the real owner of 7-Eleven? Japanese international chain, headquartered in Dallas. Wow, this is interesting. 7 & I Holdings. Okay, but it doesn't look like 7 & I Holdings is are they a private company? Let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. There might be stock involved here. There is stock involved. There you go. Oh, it's over the counter. Oh, your favorite, Wilson Koo. SVNDY. That's your favorite, Wilson Koo. SVNDY. Over the counter. And again, thank you, Marrero, for hooking me up with Fidelity, which does free over-the-counter trades. I'm sure there's other companies that do it too, but E-Trade wasn't one of them. And a bunch of other Robinhoods, it doesn't do it. Webull doesn't do over-the-counter. And a few other brokerage houses do not give free, but Fidelity gives free. Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you on this. 7-Eleven. Yeah, they're doing good. They don't give dividends, of course. But 30% year in the last 6 months, I expected. And now with that information, I guess now they're going to be undervalued because now, as everybody knows, usually when you charge, you have to sit around for 30, 45 minutes. That means more sales inside 7-Eleven. Interesting. I like it. Get their stock. I agree. So just once again, let me write this down because I think I'm going to have to go on Monday and get me some. I like that deal because Tesla was trying to do the same deal. Elon Musk, in case you guys didn't know, he opened up. He was going to allow other car companies to use their existing charging stations, which that, you know what that meant, right? When they come to that charging station, they can get them as a potential Tesla customer. I just saw it as a way to backdoor itself in to other electric EV car companies. And that was a good idea. I don't know if anybody's going to take them up on it, though. That would be kind of crazy. Yeah, that was funny. GM has investor day on Monday next week. Expect good things. Oh, yeah, if you haven't invested in GM, you should have. Hopefully you did at least a few months back. All these, GM made a commitment, 2025, all electric EV. Wow, that Porsche Taycan Turismo Turbo is smoking nice, exactly. Price starting at 187, no problem. That's within SSN Nation range. That's right, no problem, except it's a problem. I don't buy $100,000 cars. It don't happen. Never will. When you buy a stock, you should know your exit and take your money and run. That's the Gino Scimienti way. He likes his pinpoints, his exit strategies. I can't say there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, Key Militant, that is actually the best way to do it. You should always pinpoint and say, okay, I want to exit at this number. Because in that way, you you're satisfied with your profit. You're not going to worry if it goes up or go down. You can always re-enter later. I'm up 500% on Tesla and Okta, but you can sell on 20% profit on stock. Yep. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know anybody that's going to be selling their Tesla, though. I'm sure people have, because it's down to around 600 again. Josh Rose, click on my comment. Your stream is glitched, I think. Uh-oh. Josh Rose, hopefully not any longer. Hopefully we're all back 100. I did accidentally cut off the stream myself. And then, of course, it came back up, and it looked like we were having a little problems. But thank you so much for mentioning that, Josh Rose. And thank you for being here on the Friday Night Live. Eric, I am here just driving right now. Ronald Anderson with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here. I humbly appreciate that. You're listening while you're driving. All right, Gino, facts. Exactly. And any new fintechs you were looking at? No, we had the one Tri-Carat tonight for any new creator. Key Militant, you might be falling into that category. So we got this new card, credit. Let's go look at it again. Tri-Carat. Yeah, we'll go to the Tri-Carat Black card. All right, for influencers. That's the new fintech coming out. Right? You can see here, Carat is the black card for creators. Grow your channel faster. So you can see easily. Crunchbase, NBC News, it's all been talked about. I had never heard of it. Forget bank applications. I like the sound of that. Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Ad share revenue. Followers, hearts, views. Okay, I like all of this. A card of your own, charged up. Get on the wait list, ladies and gentlemen. That's what there is right now. Right there. In fact, I'm going to put a link in the chat room so anybody can come and check it out. All right. Let's go. Personal and business. Key Militant. Business, Capital on Tap. That was one of the videos I just did. Capital on Tap down below. They do a soft inquiry, no hard inquiry on your personal credit, and then you'll find out if you qualify for their business credit card. All right, so there's no hard inquiry, so nothing wrong with Capital on Tap to see if you qualify. And I do know a person who had a 550 credit score received I think it was a $2,000 limit at Capital on Tap for the business credit card. All right. So I don't know what their criterias are, but it's kind of surprising that he would be able to do that. And of course, you have your business and that you use the EIN number, you use whatever business address and all that. So, and links are down below for any new net 30s. Links are down below. That's net 30 for business accounts for your Dun and Bradstreet number. And also Capital on Tap only reports to Experian business. They do not report to your personal credit score, even though they do check your they do a soft inquiry. SVDNY. Okay, nice. Exactly. You guys check out. You guys check out. Okay, I don't know. ADR stocks do charge you $2 fee on Chinese stocks. Really? Okay. That's not bad. Although I don't want to pay any fees. How do you get the dividend money? Is it automatically sent to your Robinhood account or trading broker? Yes. Usually when you sign up, you have two things that you can do. One is you can say reinvest, meaning reinvest. What that means is, let's say you had a dividend of $1 and your stock is $30. They will automatically buy what the next day or the same day, they will buy whatever the share price is. So let's say the share went up to $35. Now you bought $1 at $35 price. Okay, that's one way. The second way is you can opt out. So now the share you bought at $30 gives you $1. So then the $1 is just in your brokerage account. All right. So hopefully you understand that. That's how simple it is. Those are your two options. Take your pick. AEI. Okay. Not familiar with AEI. Guess we're slow over here. Don't know what's going on. We'll have to check this out. AEI. All Set eHome International. No dividend. Headquartered in Maryland. Founded in 2014. AEI on the move today. I'm assuming with the eHome, I'm thinking, yeah, the middle of February blow up to $27 and then all the way back down to $5, right where it started in December. Interesting. Don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that one. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. All I know is if I'm going to spend like this $5.45, then I look at, like I said, one of my favorite stocks is PSEC, which is actually not $5.85, but it's at $9.20 now. And so I'll show you guys, this is what I'm talking about. Last year, you could have gone in at $5.40, $5, $4.80, even all along in the 4s, 5s, even in November. So it's hard for me to buy at $5.45 and get no dividends, even though that could be eHome, could be electric home services or something like that. But to me, I'd rather have the 8%. And apparently there's an upside with PSEC, but that's because Prospect Capital. That's because we have inflation and everything's inflating in price. Gino, greed gets in the way. My client keeps calling about AMC and GME, claiming it's a $2,400 stock. These guys. Okay. I don't know where they're getting this 2,400 from. That is crazy. All right, everybody, you got to do your due diligence. You cannot sit there and listen. Even though we can show you what we're investing in or have invested in or didn't invest in, you should always do your own due diligence. But you don't listen to us here at YouTube and listen to some of us who go, well, the stocks AMC or GME is worth $1,000 a share. Okay, don't, if I said that, please send me nasty letters. Okay, or send me a goodwill card or something, get well card, because I'd have to be a little sick. All right, it's never going to be that high right now. All right, anything is possible, but I doubt if it's going to, either one of those are going to be like $1,000 a share. All right, nor should they be. SQ stock been up 2% this week. Yes, Square, exactly. And why did that do that? That's interesting. All right, this is what you do. You invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Blink, huge rally. Oh, we know Blink. We love Blink. We love Blink because we got in last year. We love Blink. BLNK. We love Blink. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we love Blink. Gino Shimiente, here's our problem, right? We were in Blink again. Back in the day. Here it is. This is June of last year. You can only imagine what March. No, it's actually the same in March of last year too. But it was only around $3-4. All right. So this is what we were shouting to the heavens all last year. Get your EV, get your EV. Even this year, get your EV. 1,655% year over year. And the funny part is it was higher the middle of February. The stock was up here. Crazy. It was up to 60. Another full $20. Another, that's like 2,200%. And I didn't sell. Unbelievably, when I should have. That's one of those ones. Oh, I can show. That's Key Militant. This is one of those ones that because I have so many in the philosophy that I have that I might have missed out. 1,600, 1,700, 1,000% on my money is I should sell this stuff. by rights, being greedy, overly greedy. Because when it was 60, I didn't sell either, which was over 2,000% on the money. Crazy. But anyhow, that's why you have exit strategies sometime, or put in the sell order at a certain price. Being an IG star is hard work, 3 to 4 videos a day, or social media star. Exactly, Curtis Davis. That's right. When you want to be successful, everybody knows what you have to do around here at Stop Struggling Now. That's hard work. And like some people haven't heard me talk about this before, but whenever somebody goes, I'm starting a business, I'm going to make money within 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, or I'm not having success in 4 months, 7 months, a year, I'm like, hey, I'm acting like a doctor. You know, drink plenty of fluids, work your ass off, call me in 2 years if you're putting in the work like that. Otherwise, you don't have nothing to cry about, because the top 1%ers are putting in the work that you're not putting in. So if you're not going to be successful, and you're not going to try to be successful, just like Curtis Davis put on the screen here, if you're going to be doing in IG, he just put it up there, 3-4 videos a day, social media, being on there, that's what you have to do, and engage with your audience. Run live streams. You got to do all kind of things on IG. You want to be an influencer? Yes, you can do it, but that's what the price of entry is going to be. And not only is that your entry point, you're going to have to keep doing that maybe for a year, maybe for 2 years, maybe 3 years. You never know. Okay? Because we're actually, here's the thing. Stop Struggling Now channel is coming up on almost, I believe it's 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. So by standards, in 3 years, 12,000 subscribers, videos don't get that many views in reality. Some people would say that's a failure. It could be a failure. But I'm not doing 7 videos a week. So that means maybe I need to produce 2 more videos per week. Right? So that's one of those things that you'll never know until you go through the door. That's how it works. Josh Rose was a spam. Block him. In fact, thank you. Thank you for reminding me on that. Thank you. Right. You're right. Thank you. That is correct. Thank you, Diesel Mike, because I did mean to go back and do that. He is now officially blocked. Thank you. All right. I'm hearing Capital Tap is 10% payment due on balance. So if you max out card, 10% payment. Is that true? Yes, that's true. And yeah, they got a couple of things going on. But yeah, for the most part, that's it exactly. Because you should be paying that within 30 days, quite frankly. You can roll it, but you're going to pay extra. Charge Point Rally 2. You know, we got to look at CHPT. I don't know what they've been doing. I'm just letting it ride because EVs, I don't think EV market, Charge Point, in case people don't realize, they are with Tesla charging stations. They merged, and now since September, they pretty much have just doubled. October, doubled. November, doubled. And then, of course, in the mid-February, the prices were nice, and then they dropped back down. But most people, like Curtis Davis said, you should have your 20, 30% increase or 2 to 3 times. That's what's been happening here. All right. Diesel Mike, nice. I own both Blink and Charge Point. Exactly. I still own Blink and Charge Point, FCEL, BEEM, all the EVs. Where's my EVGO, EVgo? Because they're already sitting at Raley's and grocery stores for electric vehicle charge, except they were private. I haven't heard that they did their IPO. Yes, do own research on stocks, please. Thanks, Eric. Exactly. You have to. Curtis Davis, cool. I'll get some on Monday. That's it exactly. Oh, my. Leah Dennis, welcome to the Friday Night Live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. Thank you so much. Leah Dennis became a YouTube member. That's right. Now we'll see on the Wednesday Night Live, can be in the chat room as well. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. I humbly appreciate that. We're part of the SSN Nation. Now you're official. What's up, E? What's the best way to get a loan for a rental property if you don't own a property yet? Mustafa Mbayi on the Friday Night Live stream. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, well, that's a loaded question. It could be many different things. So, okay. Rental property doesn't mean much. I need to know what you mean by that. Are you talking about a single family home, a condo, a duplex, a fourplex, a threeplex, or a twoplex? Or are you talking about something that's 10plex, 10 units, 20 units? Easiest story, I'll give you the easiest part first. Let's just say this is going to be a commercial property type loan. 25% down, 20% down is what you're going to need. All right. That's your first worst case. Best case scenario, you have a 640 credit score or higher, and there's only 4 units or less. Then you can get an FHA loan. All right. Even if it's 1 unit, but I would not suggest wasting an FHA loan on a single family home and renting that out. You should get up the 4 maximum if you can. Anything more than 1, okay? 2, 3, or 4, but 4 max is best. Then you can have, put 4% down, 640 credit score, you're in the ball game. If you have a house, which came up before, and your property value has went up, then that means you're going to have to put 20, 25% down. So you should take equity from your house and use that to buy your multifamily property. And the multifamily property, if you are buying it, it should already be cash flowing. So you're going to use that money to pay back your mortgages. All right. Hopefully that answers the question. You can fill me in on anything else on what you're referring to, if it's single family or more. OnlyFans, another income stream. No, it's not just for adult material either, as most people think. Yeah, OnlyFans has turned into like an adult thing. But yeah, there's some people on there that conduct business with OnlyFans as well. So that's another way that people can invest in themselves, do an OnlyFans page. You're right, Diesel Mike. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Yeah, single family. Mustafa Mbayi, I highly do not recommend wasting bullets on a single family rental. There's no reason. What I mean by no reason is you're not going to live there, and you're still going to have to, well, I don't know what you have to put down, but you can put down the same 4% FHA loan, 640, but now you only have 1 unit. When you can use that same FHA loan and get yourself up to a fourplex. Now, of course, a fourplex might cost more money on the down payment, but it's still 3%. 3% on 100,000, 3,000, 3% on 2 or 4%. I call it 4 because there's other fees, but anyhow, 8,000 for 200,000. That's not unreasonable, especially if it's already cash flowing. And you should not be buying any rental properties unless it already is cash flow. Don't get caught up into this I'm going to fix it up thing and then rent it out. You already want to have revenues coming in. All right. If you're not seasoned to be doing anything like that, I would not suggest that, and no reason to do it. You might as well already have something that's already cash flowing, and that way it's easier to get yourself a loan if you need it. Because house-wise, I just don't think that's enough. The Blah family, as a small Etsy business who just starting out like me, how much cash flow revenue do I need to make monthly to start getting credit offers fast? Okay. First off, you're going to need, let me know if you already have the LLC or an EIN number already going. All right. You already saw the the Carrot Black card for creators. Join the wait list. Now, the answer to your question, there's many ways we can do this now. If you're making like $10,000 per month, then you can get lines of credit or funding because you're associated with a entity or a fintech or a bank. All right. So that's one way you can do it with regard to making money. I mentioned credit on tap earlier for new startups who might not have that $10,000 level, but maybe 3,000 or 2,000 or not even 1,000. Well, now you can go do a soft inquiry with Capital on Tap and see if they'll give you a line of credit using their business card product. So that is an option for you right there. There's ways around it now. And of course, I would suggest you join NAV, N-A-V. Down below, there's a link to NAV. You sign up. They will send over offers based on your credit, your business credit, that is. You'll get offers sent over. It could be lines of credit, it could be funding, it could be loans. So it's almost like Credit Karma, where they give you suggestions based on your business credit profile. All right? So that's the fastest way you can do it right now. Mustafa Mbe, if you don't have good credit, you can use a hard money lender. They are asset-based lenders. Exactly, A3C Vault. That's why I suggest, that's why I suggest don't do single family. If you're going to waste that bullet, then you might as well get a 4-plex or a 5-plex or a 6-plex. Even if you go with hard money lenders, then you can, sky's the limit. But the easiest way is if you got a 640 credit score, go with the 4-plex, and then you only have to put 4% down. Call it a day. Some of the EV stocks will be 10 times when EV cars are the norm. The stock trades won't tell you this. Yes, you need money today, but you need more money in 10 years. Exactly, Curtis Davis. Exactly. It's along the same lines as the Tesla. 10 years ago, you probably could have bought Tesla for $50 a share. Not even, probably 25 or 30. And now it's 600, 700 a share. Well, I know it's around 600 right now. 600 a share. So you could have, that's the same thing, paid a little then or pay more now. But it's a risk. That's where people get involved. They get caught up. They're like, I don't want to lose. They hold on. They don't want to take a chance, because investments are a risk. You have to say that. So most people don't want to do that. And that's why there's a wealth gap. Yeah, I don't want to use FHA. I want to get a regular loan, but seems like it's hard to get loans if it's not your personal property. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you don't want to use an FHA, you can get a loan, but like A3 Saval said, you're going to need 20, 25% down. I mean, and you'll get a hard money lender, but like he said, the hard money lender, again, if you're going to get that type of a loan, then they're going to want to see revenues from the property itself. You're not going to be able to get a loan when you walk in a place and go, hey, I want whatever, $400,000. They're going to go, okay, we want 80, 100,000. And then you tell them it's not cash flowing, then you're not getting a loan. They're going to have to see paperwork where they're like, okay, how's he going to service this debt? And going that route, you might need 6 months worth of reserves, by the way. Victor Marrero's chiming in. A big difference with down payment requirement for rental versus primary homes. Interest rate is higher. Also, HOA won't allow you to rent before living in it for a year. Thank you so much, Marrero, on the single family situation. That's it exactly. There's just, yeah, I don't never like single families if I'm going to do a rental 25% down. Never like that. Hey, sir, are you a Vietnam veteran? Not me. America should legalize cannabis once and for all. Percy Oak 91, welcome to the Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not, but my dad is. Cannabis. We were saying 8 months ago now, after the election, November, 5 states allowed some cannabis companies to come in and sell cannabis. And so at that time was saying buy cannabis stocks. And I'm still saying buy cannabis stocks. They went up. They skyrocketed around the middle of February. They all came back down. half of that price. So they skyrocketed to 30, 40, 50, and then came back down to 20, 25. We all bought $10, $8, $7, $5. But in my opinion, when the next election comes, there'll be more states that say we're okay with limited whatever with cannabis. So I think, once again, in case people don't understand what cannabis stocks are, we could be talking about ACB, Aurora. Okay, we could be talking about CGC. All right, Canopy Growth Corp is CGC. Right? We could be talking about Tilray. We can be talking about AFA. They merged. Tilray and AFA merged, which, by the way, was one of my videos I did 10 months ago about the top 10. When I said top 10 from year to year, so it turned into the top 15. I said over in American history during business, growing businesses consolidate. And what happened? Finally, we had an Alpha and Tilray. They consolidated and worked. And VFF, or is it? Well, I can't remember the names, but there's a VFF as well. And there's also another merger that occurred as well. So, again, cannabis is something. Greetings from Brazil. Right on. Hello there. I'm glad that you're in the house. International. Right on. SSN Nation has went international now. Thank you so much for being here and let me know you're from Brazil. Mustafa, thank you, everyone. All right. Hopefully that helped. I know it did. I love stocks. All you do is put money in shares and return, but real estate can be lucrative too. Exactly. Real estate, stocks is paper. Who doesn't like to earn some sort of rewards or appreciation on paper that you don't even have to lift? Real estate, you don't have to lift much either, but there are these other inherent things such as, maintenance, upkeep. If you're going to rent it out, then you got to deal with that as well. Whereas stocks, you just buy, set it, forget it. Whatever happens, then you can make a determination later. Cannabis is not disappearing. It's there figuring out the rules and getting better. Exactly, Wilson Koo. That's exactly right. Biden got two big things coming, sports betting and marijuana, but it's not going to happen year one. He's setting up his stage. That's right. Mr. Financial on top of it. This is the information that you use to make investments, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This is how you start setting yourself up right now before it gets hot. All right. Curtis Davis, how do you feel about sports betting stocks? MGM, DraftKings, A3. He is the one that was been telling everybody to buy MGM since last March, last April. Not only was it MGM, I'm trying to think, what's the other guys? Win. No, it's not Win. I can't remember the other guys in Vegas he was telling people to buy as well. But anyhow, we got the esports, GNOG, Skills, Golden Nugget is GNOG, Skills, SKLZ, Gamble, GMBL. Those are esports. Esports is going to be in the Olympics, apparently. Who knew? All right. DraftKings, PENN. He mentioned PENN earlier, PENN. All great, in my opinion. Curtis Davis can chime in himself, but I think you're on the right track. I just sold some DraftKings. Gino Shimiente, you'll like this. I had a 25% profit margin on it. So I sold it 25%. All right. So MGM, I'm still holding. Upside, in my opinion. All right. We're 2 hours and 23 minutes in. Please smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank you for being here. And if you like what we discuss and like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. All right. And I have to welcome once again Leah Dennis, who became a member of the channel tonight and now has the icon next to the name. So I want to thank. And actually, I don't know if Leah Dennis is a male or female. I'm going to assume it is a female, a woman. So maybe she or he will let me know. But we have the new member, SSN Nation, even though Leah has been here all along with support. All righty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up shortly. Here we go. Curtis Davis dropping them. Gamble, Penn, MGM. Yeah, we're all bullish on all that. We're bullish on all of that. Think about some other factors. Forget the esports. Sports betting in general was depressed due to sports and COVID-19 happening and the lack of sport events and interaction. So that just means over the next 6 months to 12 months, there's going to be more activity with regard to gambling. So I have to say, should be in some gambling stocks. The sports betting exciting, the biggest gains yet to come. Exactly. So when we're sitting here talking, we've talked about EV, we've talked about sports, right? We haven't even talked about artificial intelligence. We haven't even talked about cloud storage. Those are something that's pretty serious as well. We talked about security with CrowdStrike and FireEye, right? Wilson Koo even has a security company. I can't remember the name of it. That was a gym before. There are plenty of areas where people can extract some values with stocks. All right. Crypto has went down. I guess this has to be, it went past 40%, 45%. So that's a bear market. But some of us got in so cheap once again that even in this bear market, we're still up hundreds of percent, thousands of percent. So got to keep it. There we go. AI, Domo, FEYE. There we go. FireEye, Okta, all those gems. And here we go with the Bitcoin, GBTC. GBTC is something that you can buy on, is that over the counter? I don't even know. I never bought GBTC because I just figured I'll just buy BTC normally. Grayscale, over the counter, GBTC, that's right. So I never did buy any at Fidelity, I don't think, because that's where my over the counter items are. Oh, I didn't have it on the screen. Damn. All right, there's GBTC. But you have to have an over-the-counter market app or brokerage account. All right. So there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to wrap this up on a Friday night live stream. So please sign up for the Clubhouse SSN Nation down below in the description. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a Clubhouse, but most of you already know about Punta Cana real estate. So if you don't know, we're going to talk about no qualifying, no credit check, because basically you just have to put 1% or 1,000 down, then complete it with 10% down, and then just make your monthly payments, whether it's 20 months, 24 months, or 30 months. And then you put in 40%, 30%, and you're going to have a 70% LTV. That's if the price stays the same. If the price goes up of the property, that means your loan to value reduces itself. Now your qualifications change if you owe 40% of the value or 30% of the value. And if you're new here, Victor Marrero is an early adopter of buying pre-construction in Punta Cana. He got in 2018. And if you don't know the story, I'll repeat it again. Every live stream I might do this. He bought it 231. He had to put down 50%. And over the last 3 years, due to COVID, it got moved back. So now the value of his property is $329,000 to $349,000. We haven't recalculated. I have a feeling it's worth probably $350 to $380 right now. But nonetheless, he only owes $115. But the property's worth over $300. So therefore, he only has like a 33% loan to value right now. And it's not going to be done till next year. So you know what that means. That probably means the property is going to be worth $400 this time next year, at least. So that means he's under 30%. He's almost approaching 25%. Do you think he's going to have a problem getting financing for that? That'll be a hell no. he will be able to get financing. So therefore, he's not only has appreciation, he doesn't have to spend another 115K cash. He can use that to buy another property. And now he's going to be able to rent out this property at Punta Cana and use that money to pay some more assets that he acquires. It's a beautiful cycle if you can get it. Well, you can get it, ladies and gentlemen, because no credit score is going to be required. My property that I have at Vista Cana, I got it 123. That same unit, they're now selling for 133, 134. So that little 10,000 movement is almost an 8% or so increase. So that means my loan to value when I'm done just is going to be reduced because I was already at 70% LTV. So now I'm closer to 62% LTV. Just like that. Who knows what's going to happen over the next 20 months? If I get lucky and it ends up being where it's like Marrero's, where all of a sudden that property goes to where it's worth let's call it 220 or something, 200 even. If we get up to 200 and I'm only going to owe like 70, something like that, 75, you guys, that's like 35, 40% LTV. So no problems. That's what you want. You're putting yourself in position. You're controlling assets. That's what you want to do. Control assets, no credit check, no qualifying. That's what you want to do. All right. There's some 401k that's going to let you do Bitcoin. Yes. Just a matter of time, because they're not going to, they don't want, who's going to hold custody of this Bitcoin? Right now, there's exchanges. There's places like Celsius Network, places like Nexo, places like BlockFi. The banks, they're sitting there going, wait a minute, all these people are turning their money into these exchanges or into Nexo and all that. They're like, hold on, we're losing out. Now we're not getting their money anymore because remember, banks use our money, ladies and gentlemen. They don't use their own money. They're not taking any risk. So they're figuring, wait a minute, we better get custody of this crypto because they can do the same thing with crypto. They'll be able to parlay that money, use our money into whatever. That's why I'm not putting mine in any 401k. Let's just put it that way. Not even my own companies. Thanks, Eric, all the gems. Oh, no, thank you, Curtis Davis, for all the gems. You're welcome, though, but thank you for all the gems that you dropped. All right. What are some websites to stay up to date with Punta Cana pre-construction? There are no websites. Okay? There are no websites, but you can get great information from here. Dominican Today. We didn't even look this week. Let's go see what the headlines was. DominicanToday.com. All right? Here's what we got. Let's see what's happened. Oh, the electronic passport will be a reality in Dominican airports in 2022. Electronic passports. Okay. All right. I don't mind that. Blanco Canto suggesting more controls at airports as an attack on Dominican Republic. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Government freezes fuel prices again, like that. First batch of vaccines arrived in country at noon. June 11th, that's today, ladies and gentlemen, 228,000 doses. That means Dominican Republic is going to be opening up even more soon. So you can go to Dominican Today, and they talk about a lot of things. Like, you can see here, lot for sale, Santo Domingo, $1.5 million. Small hotel for sale in Cabrera. There you go. But there's no real website that I know of. All you got to do is go to, I don't look at any websites, but you can just look online and put in pre-construction condos in Dominican Republic, and then what'll come up is Point to Homes or some other like Cana Blue website will come up, and Seven Heaven, like this. So I'll show you right now what comes up. The pre-construction opportunities in Dominican Republic for Carib connection. So that just gives you an idea how you can search for it. All right. Modern villa for, so, you just look around, just Google, and you'll find them. But I missed out on that Las Nubias. That would have been nice. Missed out on that one. That's for sure. Thanks, family, for all the gems. Wilson Coo, thank you so much for being here once again on Friday Night Live and dropping the gems as well. Appreciate it. Akali Dennie, by the way, I'm an American. I live in Santo Domingo. Oh, that's beautiful. Right on, man. Well, all I know is you did one hell of a deal with Zeba. That's welcome to the party. You also bought for under $150,000. So you're not going to have any tax incurred either. You're going to automatically have the Comfort tour, where you're not going to pay anything anyhow, but you're under the $150,000. So that's a good thing. Akali Dennie, nice. What part? My family is from Santo Domingo. Right on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I want to thank Leah Dennis for becoming a member of the channel. Before we end the night, once again, I want to thank you. So we're going to end this, but I wanted to let Akali Dennie answer for what part of Dominican Republic he's in. Thank you so much. Good night, Melanie Bonita. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be checking out that $10,000 that I can earn on Clubhouse so I can get me another stream of income. I humbly appreciate that, and I will be checking yours out. And I'm probably going to be talking about it and using some of your material. How about that? So we'll talk later. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why we have to talk about how to invest in yourself. That's why down below in the description, there's ways to start a podcast, ways to start your live streaming, ways to build your business credit, ways to build your personal credit. And there are all kind of tools to get funding off of all that I just discussed. Get your free $10 from Coinbase down below in the description. Get your free stock from Robinhood and Webull down below in the description. Start making your moves in 2021. It's now June. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.